San Pedro Calungsod ay ipinanganak na Bisaya. We don't know exactly kung saang island ng Bisaya siya galing, pero according to records, siya ay Bisaya. Yun lang, no? And he was probably between 17 to 20 when he died. The Jesuit missionaries kasi, they recruit young people because they think that young people are very good evangelizers. They can invite their friends, they can invite their family members, and they're easy to teach. Madaling matuto. They learn languages, and they can also they learn the catechism very fast, so they can catechize the young people. So Pedro Calungsod probably was one of those recruited by the Jesuits to be a catechist and an assistant to the missionaries to the Marianas. So he accompanied the Jesuit mission to the Marianas, no? This was in the 1670s, and then they were quite successful in evangelizing the natives. The natives were called Chamorros, no? Unfortunately, there was one Chinese, no, who was living among the islands, and he insinuated the calumny that yung tubig na ginagamit ng pambinyag ng mga misyonero ay may lason, no? So many of the natives did not want their babies to be baptized anymore kasi nga may lason, baka mamatay. So isang family may bagong anak na bata. So si Diego de San Vitores pumunta doon kasama si Pedro para binyagan ang bata. Ngayon yung ama ayaw na mabinyagan yung bata, no? But apparently yung mother was willing kasi nang umalis yung ama, nabinyagan yung bata ni Padre Diego de San Vitores. When the father returned, nagalit yung father at sinibat yung si San Pedro. Natamaan si San Pedro, and then later on pinatay rin si Diego de San Vitores. So silang dalawa magkakasama na namatay si April 2, 1672. Yung si Pedro nang natamaan ng sibat, so he was pinned down. Tinapos siya ni Matapang kasi yun yung ama ng bata by using a cutlass, no? He hacked the head of Pedro. So that is also what he did with Diego de San Vitores. The main reason why nagiging santo si Pedro ay ang kanyang martyrdom. Siya ay faithful, matapat sa kanyang pananampalataya at sa kanyang pag-aasikaso kay Padre Diego at sa pagtulong sa mission ng mga Jesuits sa Marianas, no? The other thing is kahit kunti lang ang alam natin sa kanya, yung mga records describing him, the few words that describe San Pedro spoke very positively about him. He was described as a good catechist, no? As a good catechist, as a good young boy. So there were commendations coming from the missionaries themselves. Ito'y katang-isip lang ng sino man ang gumawa ng pictures or images, no? They use the distinctive features of native Visayans at that time. So ito yung na-conceive ng mga sculptors at painters na ganyan siya. That's how he looked. Yung palm is to symbolize his martyrdom. Yung pagiging matapat na kaibigan, matapat na assistant, matapat na catechist, at most importantly, matapat na Kristiyano. Malalim ang kanyang pananampalataya, ibinigay niya ang kanyang buhay para sa pare na kanyang tinutulungan at para sa Panginoon na kanyang sinasamba. It's a call to all the young people to be like Pedro, to be faithful also, and to be brave, no? To be courageous in facing difficulties in life, and to be able to proclaim the gospel of the Lord. Si Pedro kasi was left out. Originally, the cause was ang unang ginawang beato was Diego de San Vitores. When he was beatified in 1985, the bishop who promoted the cause of Diego de San Vitores recommended to Cardinal Vidal at the time to work on the process of Pedro, because Pedro was left out, because the documents really mentioned him as together as one who died with Diego de San Vitores. So in 1990, around 1995 also, 10 years later, the process for beatification was started. And later on, mga 2000, year 2000, the process of beatification was completed, and he was beatified in the year 2000. After that, you have to wait for the miracle as a way of confirmation from God that indeed this man is a saint, no? And a few years later, there was a miracle reported, and this miracle was examined by local doctors and Vatican consultants, medical consultants, and they agreed. They recommended that Pedro be made a saint because whatever that miracle was, it could not be explained by any natural explanation. So we had that brought us to October 21, 2012. Gratitude, no? Papasalamat sa Panginoon that we have a new example of Christian life, of Christian faith, and at the same time a new inspiration for all of us. Again, a new intercessor in heaven.